What's been the message last week, Coach? What were you telling these guys? What are you doing to get them prepared for this final regular season test?
We want to go into this last game regular season against Georgia Tech and get to the point where we're playing the best ball we can play. And then from there, we want to go to the tournament and have that continue throughout the whole tournament. You know, that's the objective, that's the goal.
When you've had so much experience in basketball, and you have a situation where you play so well against a team like you did with Georgia Tech, you shot very well. I think it was only 5 turnovers the entire game. How do you get your team ready for the second time around? Do you try to mimic that? Do you try not to get too high on that one performance? Or like how do you approach that type of situation?
Well, I mean, we watched film after the game, and you know, we talked about that game, and now we'll go back in today, and you know, they played NC State the other night.
Yeah.
And they played really well. They tweaked their lineup, and so that's something else we'll share with them. But our guys understand what the ACC is about, and they know anytime you step out on the court, it's going to be a battle.
What did they do differently last night to pull off that win? What did they do better or different last night, in your estimation?
I thought they had a lot of guys who just played at a high level. Tweaked their lineup in the sense that Lamberts has gone back to the 5, spend the majority of his time at the center spot like he did last year. And with that high post offense, you know, he's catching at the elbow, he's able to make passes, he can shoot from there, he can drive from there. Josh is playing well, Jackson's playing well, and so those guys are just going out there and making plays. But they're very aggressive right now in their offensive set. We've got to do a good job of staying in front of the ball.
With the Lammers doing what you're talking about, does that make it a more aggressive, make it a more difficult defensive game maybe for Drow?
It depends. You know, we know what they're going to do. So we got to go out there and make sure we provide some resistance and disrupt their rhythm and not let them get comfortable.
How would you describe the general mentality of your team right now? How are they kind of mentally?
I feel they're okay. I mean, they come into practice, they work hard every day, really competitive yesterday in the scrimmage, and hopefully we can mimic that and get ready to go down to Georgia Tech and get a win.
How important is this last game before the conference tournament starts?
Very important. You know, you want to create some momentum going into the ACC tournament, and not just us, that's every team going into postseason play. This is our last regular season conference game, You want to go out on a good note.
What needs to happen for you to come away with the win, besides scoring more points?
Well, I mean, like I said, we've got to be disruptive on their offensive flow. We got to make sure we don't allow a lot of easy buckets, unearned buckets, transition buckets. And then we've got to do a good job of executing our offense, making sure that we take the shots that we want to take and then get on the offensive glass. If they're going to play small like they've done, we've got to take advantage of that by getting some second chance opportunities.
Got to make them pay with some matchups on your end, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Good.